Hello guys, so in this video I'll be showing you how you can use an iron to print. Alright, and as you can see, I've got my DTFs that we'll be using to print on the t-shirt. So I've got two images here, and we'll be using one of it to print. And right about now I'm setting up my workspace, so that is where I'm gonna place the t-shirt while I'm printing it. So this is the fabric that we'll be using to print. It looks like a sweatshirt, but it's kind of light. So I'm just gonna place the t-shirt on the table, and I'll also like to advise you that always make sure that you've got a flat surface. So this is made using the flint roller. Remember, I told you in my previous videos that we use the flint roller to remove any thread or anything that might obstruct our designs. So you can see me using the flint roller. So that's the first thing you need to do before you print. It is very essential because you wouldn't want anything to obstruct your designs on the t-shirt, as this can destroy it. So the next thing I'll be showing you guys is the alignment tool. So we use this alignment roller to align our designs properly. So what this alignment tool does is that it gives you a safe distance from the crew neck of the t-shirt and to where you're going to start your design from. So it's very essential to use this, as it's going to guide your designs to align it properly before you print. Alright, so this is me describing to my student the importance of the alignment tool, because you really need it, because sometimes, you know, when you don't use this, your designs might not align properly on the t-shirt. So as a beginner, you need to use it. So now we are selecting the DTFs we're gonna be using. I was asking my student which one we are to go for amongst the two. So now we selected this one. You can see I placed it beneath the alignment ruler. All right, so now that we've been able to centralize it, then we take off the alignment ruler. All right, and this brown thing that I'm showing you is called the Teflon sheet. All right, yeah, so this is the Teflon sheet. This is very important when you're printing, because the reason why we're using the Teflon sheet is to prevent your design or your DTF or the artwork you're printing on the t-shirt from getting burnt. Alright, so it absorbs the heat that is coming from the heat press or the iron. So this is me bringing out the iron, and I will be using it to print. Remember, I told you that you don't have to use the presser. You don't have to start using the presser before you can print. You can start with an iron. So that is what I'm doing. So while using the iron, just make sure that the heat that is coming out is evenly distributed on the design that you're printing. All right, so that is what we're trying to achieve here. So you can see me placing the iron on, you know, on different part of the designs on the DTF rather. So just make sure that you are not using a steam iron, or if you're using the steam iron, just make sure that you're not using the steam actually. All right, so that is what we're doing here. We're trying to make sure that the heat that is coming out is evenly distributed on the artwork. So the reason why we're taking time to do this is to make sure that the design is evenly heated. All right, so now after that, you pick up or clean piece of cloth and rub it against the Teflon sheet. All right, the reason why we're doing this is to make sure that the heat that has been transferred from the iron is evenly, you know, distributed on the design. That's what I'm doing now. So right about now, we're going to take out the Teflon sheet. All right, so after doing that, then we'll move on to the next thing. And here I'm demonstrating to the student that when you want to peel the design, or when you want to take out the film on the DTF, just make sure you peel it from the edge. So you don't want to take it out from the middle. All right, and before you do that, make sure that the design is warm or cold, as the case may be. All right, so this is me peeling off the film of the artwork. Can you see that? All right, so we've just been able to achieve that with an iron. So next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to reheat the design, just to be on the safe side. You know, we do that while we're using the heat press as well. All right, so right about now we'll be repeating the process again. So we have to put the Teflon sheet on the artwork. Remember, we already pulled out the film. All right, so we're gonna repeat the process. Place the Teflon sheet on the T-shirt. Use an iron to to heat it again. All right, we're doing this just to make sure that everything we've done is evenly distributed. The heat that has been transferred is evenly distributed. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to do again. As you can see, just making sure that we are not leaving any stone unturned, and we're making sure that this design or this printing is going to stand the test of time. All right, so that is what I'm doing now. So now we're waiting for the T-shirt to cool down. All right, remember I said this has to be warm, and I just picked up the piece of cloth just to apply pressure. You remember we did it the first time, and then we're doing it the second time again. All right, as you can see, our design is ready. All right, and we've been able to achieve this just by using an iron. You can see it's very seamless, and if you don't have the equipment to get started with, if you've not got the fund to buy the heat press machine, then you can always get started with an iron. Anyone can do this. It is very seamless, and you can see the design. This is me showing my class what we've just done, and this has been achieved by using the irons. All right, so if you've got any question, or if there's something that you want to ask me that you didn't get in the course of this training, then you can always pop it in the comment section. All right, and these are some of the designs I did using an iron. All right, this particular one I did this using an iron, and you can see the outcome. So you can see very nice, and I'll be showing you some of the t-shirts I've printed as well. And for some of them I used the heat press, but for some of them I also used the iron. All right, so if you've watched up till this point and you're yet to subscribe, kindly do so. And you can always push the notification button as well, so you can get updated when I post a new video. So this is another design I'm showing you guys. All right, so remember, I've been using the DTF, and this is something I'm going to recommend for new starters. All right, I wouldn't recommend the DTG because it's quite expensive. So I just want you to know that you can always achieve this. If you put your heart to this, you can always achieve it. So you can get started with anything you've got. You don't have to have all the equipment in the world to get started. All right, so as you begin to start, and as you grow your brand, everything will begin to fall in place. So like I said, if you're yet to give me a follow, kindly do that now, as I'll be dropping some more videos for you guys, very educative videos, and I'll be showing you some tips and tricks that are involved in this. All right, so till another time when I come across your screen, stay blessed. All right, bye bye.